Alright guys, for the exhaust flap controllers, you're going to have your left side and your right side controllers. These are pre-programmed already in the closed position. So make sure your car is in the closed position, meaning you don't have the flaps open or anything, just in the closed position. The way you can tell also is look into the tailpipe, the first one on either side, and you can see down and see if the flap is open or closed. So just make sure they're closed because they're already pre-programmed in the closed position. And all you need to do is remove your old ones and replace it with these. You're also going to get these two donuts, sealing donuts. So basically you're going to see in the video where you're going to put these on the left and the right side to plug it in. Also, now we're also including the dummy plugs for your OEM harness. So you just have to plug it in, and then you can just hide the harness anywhere in the heat shield or somewhere safe and zip tie it or whatever you need to do, just to keep it away from just hanging there. All right, and that's pretty much it for right now, and just watch the video. All right guys, so you want to jack it up so we can go ahead and get access to the actuators in the rear. So you want to jack it up not too high. I mean, I got that right above the ground right there, and that'll get us access to the rear actuators in the rear. All right, we got the car jacked up, so you got access to the actuators now. So we're going to remove this one, and you're going to do the same for the other side as well. So unplug it and remove the 3 bolts that are here. They're all 10mm bolts. So go ahead and take those off, and then we're going to replace them with the actuators provided. All right guys, so when you got the OEM actuator off, you're going to notice there's a pin in there. You want to make sure that that valve is closed. So when you start doing the swap out, make sure that the pin is closed. You can tell by when looking into the front of the tailpipe on the first one and look down, you can see if the valve is either open or closed. So you want to make sure that these are closed. Next, you want to grab the actuator. They're already set. As you can see, the pin here, I've already got them set to where they're all closed. So it's an easy installation for you. And all you got to do is just line up the pin. You can kind of see it right in there. And there, it's in already. And that's it. All right, now, so we got the actuator, the new actuator already mounted in. We're going to go ahead and plug it into the harness that's provided. You got one for the right side, one for the left side. So you just plug it in, and I'll show you what the next step is. All right guys, there's going to be 2 plugs here, one there, and then we got one right there. You're going to pop those plugs out. We got replacement ones that you're going to replace them with. All right, now, so we're going to run the wires now. So you got 2 sets of wires, one for your left side, one for your right side, as you can see. So on this one, you're gonna insert it into the plug hole that's there. As you can see, it's right there. Just slide it in, just like that. Trying to do this with one hand. And then you're going to go ahead and insert this plug into here, so that'll keep the water from coming inside or anything. All right, so you're just going to go ahead and insert it in there, and it's really tight, so you can use like a little small screwdriver, start working it in, and it'll go in. Now you're going to do the same for the other side. So you got a lot of wire here. It's a universal kit, so basically if you end up with a lot of wire, you can actually tuck it down here into the battery box tray area. And then you can see, as we started already running the wire here, this will be your main wire loom. So this will go, just run it alongside there until you get to your back seat right there. All right guys, so we're in the back seat area. So how you're going to run the wire is basically under the seat of your back seat, which is this. Just pull it down, run the wire underneath, and you're gonna tuck everything on the side just like this. It's kind of tight, as you can see, but when you tuck it in, it'll just disappear and everything will look nice. So you're gonna run it all the way alongside here, All right, now we're at the dash. So under the dash, you got your under tray. There's two, you just turn these two clips to release it to lower it down, because we're gonna run the wire across here, all the way across, and right there is the other one. And then we're gonna go under here, which is your center console, into the, right there. We're gonna go into the cup holders. We're gonna remove the cup holder, that little, it's just a liner there. You're gonna remove that, and there's two screws underneath there. All right, once you got all your wire running from here, you're gonna run it alongside there, underneath the dash, and then you're gonna go alongside here, under here. So you're gonna go up the trim panel, all the way up, all the way across to there, underneath the plastic. And like I said, you use a pry tool and you'll slide it right up into there, into the cup holder, and you're done. All right, once you get the cup holder up, it just pulls right up. So you can just pull it right up. This is your cigarette lighter. So you're gonna have a power and a ground. So basically you're gonna tie the red wire into the power. You can use a T-splice, or you can just go ahead and strip off some wire and directly connected, but you can just use a T-splice. That's what I use. As you can see right down there, there's a T-splice. Once you got the cigarette lighter out and disconnected, you're going to take this clear plastic off. It just slides all the way down. Be careful not to break it though. They just slide right off and on, as you can see. And this is the part that you're going to use to put in the switch, and it's going to go inside the cup holder. All right, now we're going to run the wire. So you're going to run the wire from here, under here, going up. You want to use a pry tool like this plastic piece. You're just going to shove it down in the crack alongside the carpet. So that way you make a little space so you can slide this wire up. Now you can put some tape around it and make like make like a little string, and you can feed that through so you can just slide it right up. For me, it's really easy because all I do is just lift this, and what it does is just, you see, it'll make a pocket right there, and then you can just slide the wire from here up through. After you got your wire through, we're going to go ahead and connect the 3 pins to the connector. I've already have it connected for mine right here, and everything's already connected. So you're going to go ahead and connect it to the plug, the connectors right there. All right, you got 3 connector wires right here. One for the red, black is for the black, and then the green goes to the white. Really simple, and that's all you got to do. All right, once you got everything plugged in, all your wires are all plugged in, you're ready to put and the plug is actually back into the switch, as you can see right there. That's pretty simple, basic. Again, don't forget, you got a power and ground. You're going to splice into your cigarette lighter. Very simple. And then you're all good. Now we're going to go ahead and finish up, button everything up. Just put everything back in reverse. You only got 2 screws for the cup holder, and that's pretty much it. All right, once you got everything hooked up, you should be able to hear the exhaust valves open and close. So you just give it a test try. You can hear it. There you go. And to close it. And then now you're going to hear the difference on the sound. See, now you can hear the difference. That's open. And that's closed.